Hello everybody and welcome to Assassin's Pride episode 8, 9? Are we on 9? We're on 9. 9 anime review. I'm a little annoyed that this show's been pretty decent the last couple of weeks, you know? Which is my roundabout saying that, yeah, I enjoyed this episode too. I'm glad because you know, I've made it pretty clear how much I didn't like this show. But when something's good, I'll say it's good. And this has been good. Apparently, I read somewhere that they cut a lot of stuff out, and if that's true, you know, it's still alright. Could be worse. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed this arc so much because it focused on Kufa. Like I've said this before, I think the Melody stuff and the battle school stuff, that's pretty crap. But the Kufa stuff, I like. Like he's more interesting than Melida. But yeah, I enjoyed it. You know. Sorry this is a day late. I just didn't have time. I'm sorry. I didn't have time to do it yesterday. That may happen, you know, for the rest of the season. I'll try my best to get it out on the Thursday. If not, it'll be the Friday. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, let's get right into the episode, see what went down and everything. Let's do this. We open up with Kufa telling Melida basically, hey, I'm going to seal your memories because, you know, no one likes me like this. No one likes me when I got the white hair. And then she's like, nah man, I'm with you, I'm on your side, there's nothing you could do that's going to make me turn against you. Kissu, they have a kissu. Don't know how old she is, I'm too scared to look it up. So, yeah, then he reveals like, hey, I'm half Lycanthrope. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense, a vampire would be half Lycanthrope, really. Or they could just be another species of human. That makes sense. Also, how do you become half Lycanthrope? Is it just as simple as you get a human, you get a Lycanthrope, and they make a baby? Or do you like inject Lycanthrope into a human? How does that work? That's what I want to know. Because, I mean, the Lycanthropes we've seen aren't exactly humanoid. They don't exactly have the parts for making half Lycanthropes. You know what I'm saying? I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. I need the explanation. But yeah, then we get a flashback of young Kufa, basically. So there's a big spider who was working with the Marquis, and, you know, the Marquis Rose's dad. Kufa turned Rose into a vampire, I assume to save her. Like, they didn't make it clear why he did it, really. But I'm going to make an assumption that he did it to save her life. That makes sense to me. Also, like, he's like her adopted brother or something, so fairs, I guess. Didn't see that coming. I mean, I did after the last week, but, you know, originally didn't see that coming. Yeah, then they fight the spider a bit, some guys show up, there's a dude with a gun. Kufa helps too, and he's more efficient than all the I assume, trained military experts, but Kufa's a vampire, so it's fine. And yeah, defeats the spider. They think it's dead. It's not dead, obviously. We'll get to that. But it's also not a spider. It's like a person, an arachne or something. I didn't write it down. I just call him Big Spider Guy the whole time. And yeah, then he seals Rose's memories. Basically, because it works out if he seals her memories and everything, the power's less likely to activate, and she's less likely to go kill people. And he goes to work for that guy with the gun, who I assume is his boss now that we have seen in the previous episode. I assume, you know, that's him as well. And then, yeah, the guy's like, why are you willing to go so far? And he's like, I just want her to be happy. And it's like, Kufa, you're a good guy. It's now that you're showing character, you're a good guy. So that's good. Back in the present day, obviously, Kufa tells Melida, hey, keep this a secret. They're like cuddling, and it's like, oh, it's nice. I'm not going to check her age. It's nice as long as you don't check her age. That's really creepy, actually. I didn't mean it like that at all. Anyway, we'll move past it. Kufa basically tells her, if you tell anyone, I'll kill you. You know, so don't tell anyone, Melida. You need to live. You're getting somewhere finally, so you know, get on that. The guy who's ruining things in this time is the same guy, the spider guy. He survived somehow. Kufa's got a plan, but he's like, I've got a plan, but I can't do it by myself, Melida. I need your help because you're my friend, my only friend. You're just friends, or something. I'm gonna look up how old. You know what? I'm gonna do it in the cut. I'm gonna look up how old she is, and I will report back. It'll be like no time for you, but for me, it might take a while. I couldn't find how old she is, so you know that's a mystery they don't want us to know the answer is. I didn't look too hard, but you know it should be defined. It wasn't, so you know update my anime list with the characters' ages. It might have. I just checked on my phone. Anyway, so Rosa is now getting married to that guy. She's in a sort of trance-like state. Good job, I guess. Melida stops the wedding, and they argue about Kufa for a bit. Snaps her out of her trance. They have a little fight about who likes Kufa more, which, you know, I didn't even realize Rosa actually did like Kufa. I thought it was just for the pretend, but I'm as oblivious as him, probably. Who knows? Yeah, they bit and argue about Kufa, have a fight. The priest guy gets hit with fire. Turns out he was the Lankenthrope the whole time. Rosa chases him down, but then she's like, I remember everything, and then she's getting choked out by the dude. I'm going through this bit quite quickly. Kufa saves her. They both go vampire form to fight the giant spider form. They have a bit of a fight. I don't have too much to say on the fight. It was fine. Kufa riding the disc thing, that was cool. Like a cool tag team maneuver or something. But yeah, they defeat the spider by like lightning rodding it onto a rock, like, stab it through a rock and lightning rod it. That was unique, I guess. They kill him, but he's not dead. He just turns into a swarm of bugs and retreats. But as he's retreating, goes back to the main room where literally all of the people with all of the weapons are, and just gets obliterated. And he's finally gone into the ether. He's dead. Spider guy, Arachne, I don't remember his name. Liquor. Liquor? Is that right? Oh, it's something like that. I didn't write it down, can you tell? But yeah, the fight was fine. The bit with Rosa and Melida also admitting in front of everyone in her class that she's been kissing the instructor. You're going to get him to lose his job, Melida. Like, I can't imagine they'd be too alright with that. But maybe that's just me. Like, I can't imagine most schools would be okay with an inappropriate relationship between teacher and student. But what can you say? It's anime. I didn't mean to make that rhyme. But anyway, let's go on to the last section quick. So again, Rosa tells Kufa, hey, I remember everything. You're my Oni-chan. And her voice went higher pitched for this whole part for some reason, which I thought was kind of weird. Like, she remembers everything. She's not reverted to being a child. Bit weird. But yeah, then he's like, I'm going to seal your memories again now. I've got to do that. Sorry. That's just the agreement I've got with my boss. So, yeah, she eventually accepted. He's like, I'm always watching over you. He's like that lady in Monsters, Inc. Always watching. That one. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully. Then later on, Kufa finds the Marquis looking at his wife, who is like half Lankenthrope, or started turning Lankenthrope. And that's why he was working with the spider dude, is to try and save his wife somehow. Kufa gives him, or gives her, sorry, the drug that he got way back when, just got given by that person, the one that turns her back into a human. And it's, yeah, that's nice. The wife's okay now. The mum, thumbs up, you know. It would have been nice if they had mentioned her a little bit before. Maybe they did and I just didn't pay attention. But it would have been nice if there was some indication she was there other than right at the end. But that's, you know, whatever. Train ride back. We learn the Marquis turned himself in and everything because he's a criminal. I really thought he'd be a bad guy, you know. At the end of the day, he was doing bad things, but he was doing it to save his wife. Like, he's not just an evil person. I mean, he's an asshole, but I wouldn't call him evil. The Lankenthrope was evil. This guy's just an asshole. And he turned himself in. You can't be evil if you willingly turn yourself in. Or can you? I'm not going to open that can of worms. Rosa remembers. We're still on the train at this point. She's like, yeah, I remember there was someone with me. I can't remember anything about them. So her goal is to like get famous so that he'll see her and be like, oh, I used to play with you back in the day, and then go hang out with her. And Kufa's like, oh, it's nice she still sort of remembers me. It's you know, it's a nice thing. And then at the end, Melida interrupts their conversation, basically just to brag that, yes, they've kissed. Well, what was the first time? Was that when he gave her power at the beginning? I can't even remember. That doesn't count. That's like science. The second one, he was caught off guard, and the first one was for science. I just don't want Kufa to go to jail, guys. All right. Maybe it's all right in this parallel fantasy land. I don't know how old she is. If you know, comment it, because I want to know how much for a criminal that Kufa is. I know it's anime, and who cares really, right? If you're getting in a Tiswas about anime, get in a Tiswas about real things, not fictional things. That's my life lesson. But anyway, yeah, I've enjoyed this arc of Assassin's Pride. It's been good. We've got 3 episodes left. Hopefully they can keep this positive momentum going, and we don't just go back to Melida doing a generic battle school anime, you know? Because although Kufa's stuff's pretty much done at the moment. Like, it is just going to be I'm not going to be surprised, but I might be a bit disappointed. Maybe it'll be good though. Maybe they'll make it really interesting, because she knows now that he's a vampire. That's the thing. She knows they can make it more interesting. Yes. Okay, I'm having a little bit of faith. A little bit of faith. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and like and comment and bell and all the other things that YouTube likes it when you do. I will see you next week for another episode of this. And bye, guys.